Good morning. What's up, YouTube? This is Meets back for another one. What's going on? Today is Thursday, almost Friday. I just decided to come on, just to talk a little bit. Not really, nothing much, but I have a question for you all. Like, I want to know if I'm like the only one. Like, do you guys ever feel like you discouraged or, sometimes you feel as if like, is this all worth your while or worth it? Are you actually getting anywhere in life? Do you know your worth? Things like that. Do you ever lose heart? I mean, explain it to me or, tell me how you feel. Because in a way, sometimes I feel like that. I feel like, you got so far in life and then it's like, basically like, is it worth it? Like basically everything that you've done so far, is it worth the things that you've done? I mean, just in general, tell me how you feel. Like, like, subscribe, hit the button at the bottom. Leave your comments. I would love to, get comments from different people. Not only just to get my views up or subscribers up, no, but, just to hear your true, opinion on different things on life. It's like, we all tend to worry about certain things, but then, people say you should meditate, like maybe if you meditate or ask God for certain things will change in your life. Like, what do you think? I tried meditation before. I didn't like keep going with it, but I've tried it. I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's kind of like a good thing, but meditating, how many of y'all do it? And what do you think? What do you think about it? Are there benefits? Are there benefits, or what do you think? To me, I think like with meditation, it's all about what you think. I think that it like for the mind to like dwell in like a certain place. Like thinking about your actions or your words, like different things that you might have going on in your life. Just to get let me say, like, I have a sane mind. A lot of us sometimes are going through a lot of things and we don't really, know what to do or how to go about it. A lot of people say, oh, you should ask God, but sometimes, meditation is good too. You know, meditation, it's not just about your actions or that, words that can please, God or things like that. I think it's just, trying to find like that inner peace. A lot of people, they suffer from depression. They suffer from, suicidal thoughts. They suffer from, different other things, alcoholism, drugs and things of that sort. Do you feel like it's something that you should meditate about? Do you think it's something that you should go talk to somebody about? I mean, I'm curious because, I've been there and I've done that. It's to the point where sometimes you get in your, you just get in that funk where, you know, you want somebody to talk to, but then again, you really don't. Or you want somebody to talk to, but you don't want nobody really in your business of that sort. So, I mean, what do you think? What is your take on it? I just feel, to me, if you're ever in that place, that dark place, I feel like you should, at least try to talk to somebody. I feel like it should be somebody that's unbiased. It's not always have to be your friend or something like that. And sometimes the people that who you think you could talk to professionally, sometimes they need help. They deal with that so much where they talk and talk and talk to people, every day. They have different clients and things like that. I just think that, they also need to talk to somebody. I feel like everybody in life needs to talk to somebody. It's not just, where, hey, I feel like I have a problem, let me go talk to somebody. No, we all need to talk to somebody. I mean, I need to talk to somebody. And, I have friends who I talk to, but sometimes I don't feel like maybe talking to them is the best thing to do. Sometimes we talk to our friends and you might not want to hear their responses of what they have to say. You might not be happy about what they have to say, but I'm the type of person, I take constructive criticism pretty well. I hear what, my friends or other people have to say, and you have to be able to decipher what you feel is good and what you feel is bad, because at the end of the day, just because you give advice to somebody doesn't mean that they're going to take your advice. They might take bits and pieces of it, but that's the same thing for you. You don't always have to take that person's advice. You could take bits and pieces of it. And, when you take bits and pieces of it, you have to know what's the good advice and what's the bad advice. At the end of the day, everybody is not like you, and you really cannot, think that, like, how you treat people out here, they're going to treat you the same way. And I'm a very firm believer of that. And I had to learn that, it's a lot of things that, I'm going through right now that I'm trying to decipher myself. And it's like, to me, I've been in a dark place, just by dealing in my situation. And it's not a good feeling. Sometimes it's just, I could talk to certain people about it, but what, like, is the like I said, is the the stuff that they're sending back, or the advice you're giving back, is it good advice? Is it real advice? You just never know. I feel like the saying when they say, what we put in life is what we get out of it. Or, when you put yourself in certain situations, things happen. But I just feel like sometimes, certain situations that we get into, it's not always, I don't feel like it's always our fault. I mean, things just happen to happen. But, I mean, just tell me your take on it. I would like to hear, different people's opinion on it. Do you feel like we should, basically, like, go talk to people, or, just basically have a open discussion about it, because it's a lot of times where, like, in my situation, where you have people who you want to talk to that don't want to talk to you. They're just that simple-minded person. And I say simple-minded because, that they say communication is key in a relationship or any type of situation. A lot of people don't know how to communicate, and I'm not one of those people. Like, I like to communicate, and I like to talk about, what's going on. I like to, get it out, put it out in the atmosphere. So, maybe you can get a resolution from it, but there's many people who don't know how to do that. I don't feel like it's just communication. When it comes to certain things, and, when it comes to, like, anything, relationships or friendships or whatever situationship that it is, it can be. I feel like it's different levels to everything. Just like in relationships, it's different levels to love. You have to be able to, love your mate or whoever on a different, on all type of levels of relationships. Nothing's never, like, really promised, but communication is just not the only thing. And, I just want to hear y'all opinion, shoot it back. Let me know, like, subscribe, hit the buttons down there, whatever, and let me know. And then I'll come back with something different. But, that's something that's, like, really been heavy on my mind, lately in the past couple months. I, for one, have been battling a lot of things. And, me talking to people, or me talking to that person, or me just analyzing, should I meditate? Is talking to God the right thing? It's a lot of things that, are going through my mind. And, sometimes you just don't want to talk to people about it, or you don't want to talk to nobody, but then they say, hey, not talking to anybody is also a bad thing. They're like, hey, you don't want to keep that stuff all balled up inside and things like that. So, let me know what you think. Get back to me. Again, this is Meech. I'm out here just wanted to come on here and do a video real quick. I'm kind of like trying to get my little views up and things like that. So hit me up. Talk to you later.